Welcome back everyone to CCEX Cinder. I'm your host Hawk20 for this particular tournament, and we're going to be talking about Day 2's EX contracts. Now, Day 2 is taking place at Area 6 Ruins, a new map for Global. Definitely going to be pretty interesting to see people get adjusted to this one. But let's go ahead and see how these particular contracts are going to go. Now, up first is Lone Wolf. Now, there's two of them here, so Lone Wolf 1 and Lone Wolf 2. And they will conflict with each other. You can't use both of them. You have to pick one or the other. So, Lone Wolf 1 basically states if operators cannot have another operator within their adjacent 4 tiles, and Lone Wolf 2 is basically the same, except instead of the adjacent 4, it's adjacent 8. What this is basically going to do is force players to kind of play more for like islands. It's going to hurt a handful of characters, mainly a handful of medics. So you might have to be relying on that long-range single-target medic instead of a heal 3 medic. On to the next contract, Printer Broke, which is Myrtle and Elysium cannot be in your party. Now, the DP printers are well known for getting us our teams ready and set up to go very quickly. Losing them can be a pretty heavy loss, but it's not the worst thing if you have a pretty developed vanguard to back that up. Can be a pretty easy to risk if you've got that in that case. Lastly is Hardcore Mode, which is once an operator has been knocked out or retreated, they cannot be redeployed. This is basically Nuzlocke, if for those of you that would prefer to call it that way. I can understand that. There is an exception to this particular contract, and that is related to summoners and anything with a gadget. In this case, if you have characters that do have summons or gadgets that you could redeploy, that is perfectly fine for you to go ahead and redeploy those. Now, we do have one additional contract, and that is the one and only. And this is just a one-up relay that is available the entire time for the event. So if anyone wants to give it a shot, you're more than welcome to. And best of luck if you do it. And it'd be amazing to see people actually pull it off. So we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, that is going to be all the contracts for Day 2. Best of luck for those of you who are willing to give these a shot. And what I will definitely say is if you do manage to get a clear with any of these, feel free to send me a screenshot or a link to your YouTube video. It's perfectly fine. If you're not sure where to send that on, you can send it to me via Twitter. I'll put my Twitter in the description, and I'll also have a Discord link for my server. You can DM me through that as well. Either of those two routes is perfectly fine. Best of luck for everyone on their CCs, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for the next contracts and challenges that will await us. Until then, this is Hawk20 signing off. I'll see you guys all again real soon.